Hi everyone, my name is Keith, a machine expert with USACLEAN for 12 years, and this is the Noble Speed Scrub 300 20-inch auto scrubber. In this brief overview, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your equipment to keep it running at peak performance and help minimize the cost and need of sending a service tech. A few things we want to check out before operating the machine. Right here is your bail. You want to make sure that that's not broken or damaged in any way. So right here is your control handle assembly. This is your speed control knob. You want to make sure that that spins freely and is not broken. Right here is your forward and reverse switch. You want to make sure that that's not damaged. Right here is your operating decal. This shows you the operating of the machine. Down here is your battery meter. This gives you the life of your batteries. Right over here to the side is your drain hose for your recovery. You want to make sure that there are no holes in it and the cap is good and tight. Right here is your emergency stop. You want to make sure that it presses in and releases. Underneath that is your hour meter telling you how many hours is on your machine. Right here is your eco on and off button. Right here is your key switch. You want to make sure that your key is not broken or damaged. Right here, you want to check over your onboard charger cord, make sure there's no frays and it's got its ground plug and everything. Down on this side here is your down pressure lever. This gives you more pressure on your brush deck. You want to make sure that that is not damaged. Coming a little further down, we're going to take a look at your squeegee assembly. You want to look at your squeegee blades. You want to make sure that they're not worn or damaged in any way. Take a look at your squeegee wheels. You want to make sure that those are not broken or damaged. Right here is your caster wheel. You want to make sure that your caster wheel spins freely. It's not broken or gouged out in any way. Right next to it is your solenoid. You want to make sure that your solenoid knob is not broken and spins freely. Right here is your solution tank drain hose. You want to make sure that that is in good working order with no holes in it. Come around right here, and this is your brush deck pedal. This raises and lowers the brush deck. You want to make sure that the spring is in good order and that the lever is not damaged or bent in any way. Opening up the recovery tank lid, you want to take a look at your recovery tank lid gasket. You want to make sure that that's not damaged or ripped in any way. There's also a secondary gasket right here. You want to make sure that that's not damaged. Take a look at your tank hinges. You want to make sure that that's not broken or bent. Right here is the debris tray. You want to make sure that that is not broken or cracked or damaged in any way, and it's cleaned out. Right here is your ball float. You want to make sure that that is clean as well. And then just take a look inside your tank, inside the recovery tank. You want to make sure that that is clean and rinsed out. Opening up the recovery tank here, a few things we want to take a look at. You want to make sure that your recovery tank cable is not damaged or frayed in any way. Right here is the backside to your suction hose. You want to make sure that there are no holes in it, there's no kinks in it. Right here is the backside to the recovery tank drain hose we've already talked about. You want to make sure that it's good and tight and there's no holes on the backside either. Right here is your vac motor. You want to take a look at that and make sure there's no cracks or it's not damaged in any way. Up here is your circuit breakers. We want to take a look at those and make sure that none of those are tripped. Inside the battery compartment, we're going to take a look at your batteries. You want to make sure that they're free and clean of corrosion. You want to take a look and make sure that your battery cables are nice and secure. Go ahead and take a look at your hinges as well. You want to make sure that those are not damaged or bent in any way. So right behind the caster wheel, you can't see it, but there is a mesh filter screen. You want to make sure that that is clean. Take a look at both the left and right side drive wheels. You want to make sure that those are not damaged in any way. So take a look at your deck. You want to make sure that your deck is not damaged in any way. Look at your guide wheel. Make sure that that's not broken. Take a look at your shroud. You want to make sure that the bristles are not worn and your shroud's not broken. Push down on the yellow pad release button. And we're going to take a look at your pad driver. You want to take a look at the magnets right there because the deck is magnetized. You want to make sure that there's no metal shavings and they're clean. Flip it around. You want to take a look at your pad holder as well. You want to make sure that that's not damaged or broken. And that about wraps it up for this machine. Once again, my name is Keith. For all the parts listed in today's video, plus thousands of diagrams and how-to repair guides, be sure to click the link in the description below or visit us on the web at USACLEAN.com. Now, if you liked what you watched, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Stay safe and thanks for watching.